Jotform tutorial, how to use Jotform. Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I'll be showing you guys how you can get started with Jotform. So let's get into it. Now, the first thing you're going to do is head on over to jotform.com, and this is a simple and easy tool to use to be able to create forms. You can apply logical forms, you can create research-based forms, as well as payment-based forms as well. It's a simple and easy solution for any of those primary concerns. Now, they have multiple different types of templates that can help you in building your forms, and they have other products that can help you in integrating your forms into multiple different segmentations. Now, let's get started with Jotform. So before we get into the tool itself, let's take a look at the pricing. Jotform is available for free. However, the free version has some limitations, including only 5 forms that you can create. You can only take a look at 100 monthly submissions. You have 100 megabytes of space, as well as 1000 monthly form views. You have 500 total submission storage, as well as 100 fields per form you can create. And you have monthly payment submission limitations of only 10. And you have monthly signed documents that you can sign 10 times. Now, if we take a look at the bronze version, and primarily the main feature is, the monthly submissions that we're looking to collect, or maybe e-signatures and the payments. So if you want to collect payments, you need to make sure that you're choosing the option that allows you to create accept payments. So monthly payment submissions are only 100 submissions even on their bronze plan. However, for a standard form without payments, 1000 submissions are pretty decent for people that are starting out. Then on the silver plan, for $24.50 per month, we can access 2,500 monthly submissions. And then the gold plan at $64.50 a month, you can take a look at 10,000 monthly submissions with over 100 forms. Now let's get started with building our account on Jotform. So head on over to jotform.com and click on sign up for free on the top right. You can get started with Google, Facebook, or your email address, and you're just going to enter your email address and choose a suitable password for your account on Jotform. Now, once you have gone ahead and created your account, you will be able to see your basic dashboard. So in your dashboard, you're going to have all of your pre-existing forms if you have created any. So I'm just gonna remove these, but this is gonna be what your dashboard is gonna look like. So this is going to be your all forms section where you can monitor all of your forms. On the left side, you can start building folders to categorize your forms. So certain forms might be used for email collection. You can name a folder called leads forms, and all of your forms regarding registration, signing up, all of those could be in one category. Then let's say you have a contact us form. So you can categorize those separately and build separate folders for easy access to the different types of forms that you've created. Below that, you have a team section. So to be able to add a new member to your Jotform, you're going to click on create team over here, and you can create your team name. So let's say this is going to be Durden, and you can click on create over here. Now, this will allow you to collaborate with your team members, and in your team space, you can click on invite members, and you can invite the rest of your colleagues over here. And you can start building together on Jotform instead of having to work individually. Now, after that, you have your shared with me section where any forms that have been shared with you will appear. You also have assigned forms as well as drafts that you might have created. On the top, you will find your My Form section, a template section, a integration section, a product section, support section, and your enterprise and pricing sections. Now, to get started with building your form, you can click on Create Form on the left, and once you do that, you have 3 basic options. You can choose to use a template from pre-existing forms, you can convert an existing form into a Jotform, and you can create a signable document. Now, in this video, let's get started with a simple template-based form for registration or for building leads. Now, for that, click on Use Template over here. Once you click on Use Template, you will be able to see multiple different types of templates. So you have a lot of different feedback or marriage templates. You have employment application forms, appointment request forms, hotel booking forms. You can really find a lot of the major niches over here. Now, from here on the left, you have sorting, so you can sort them by their most recent or popular. Then you have the layout, then you have the types. Now, I want to build a registration form, so I'm going to click on registration forms. And you have, even in registration forms, you have a bunch of different types. So I want a customer registration form, and you have a new customer registration form, eyelash extension consent form, client questionnaire, tax preparation, message intake, buyer info, nail technician consultation form. So I'm going to take the first top template, that is a eyelash extension consent form, and I'm going to click on use template, and we're going to customize this to build a simple registration form for our retail business. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this section, and it is a simple clickable editor, and you can add elements from the left side of the screen and edit them in the right side. So if you want to change the styles, you can do that from here. And you have color scheme options. You have general styles, which are the spacings between items. You also have the basic themes, as well as the layout. So if you want, you can add a single question per page or all questions in one page. Then on the left side, you can add unique elements such as headings, full names, email addresses, and more. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this image, and we are going to click on the properties of the image. Now you have your heading text, you have your subheading text. So I'm going to edit our heading text, and we're going to add register with Jordan as our business name. Then we're going to add our subheading text, get special discounts, and more. And now you can also see the sizes of your text as well. So if you want large icons, small, if you want your text alignment to be towards the right, towards the left, or towards the center, and if you want to hide any fields or not. Now I want this to be small, and then you're going to click on heading image on the top right. From here, I can click on remove image, and then I can click on choose file. And I can click on upload file, or you can enter a URL of a file that you might want to use. So let's say for us, we want to use this image over here, and we're just going to upload this file over here. Now, once you do that, you're going to be able to see your image alignment and text alignment. Now, this is a pretty large image, so you can choose to decrease the image width over here. Now, I'm going to size it down to 200 pixels. And if it's still a bit too large, you can always resize it further. You can also further crop the image if you want, like this. And after that, I'm going to close it like so. Now, once we've added our image and we have some of the basic properties set, so we have our general properties ready and the heading image is all right. Now we can go towards our second section, which is the form section. Now in this, let's say I don't want to, include a bunch of fields. Now I want to keep the name field. I don't want to include the number field. So for that, I'm going to remove it. Then I also don't require the address fields. So from here, I'm going to click on delete, and then I'm going to click on delete on the rest of these sections as well, because these are not pertinent to our registration form. So we're just going to delete some of these extra fields over here, and I'm just going to keep a simple field like this. And once we have names and emails, let's say I want to add a new field, maybe something different. So I can click on add form element from the left, and let's say I require age. So I can enter a section for a number, and I'm going to drag and drop this over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to rename this to your age ? And then you can add, a subtitle or sublabel at the bottom so it's easier for people to fill out. I'm just going to leave it. And once you have completed this, you can go into the settings on the top left, and you're going to enter the title of your form. So for us, this is registration form. Then below that, you have your form status. I want this to be enabled. You can choose to enable it or disable it after a specific submission limit as well. Then after you do that, you can click on publish over here, and you can copy the link to this form and start sharing. You can even insert Jotforms into your websites. Now, for doing that, you can click on embed on the left panel, and you can copy this code and embed it into your website to be able to get all of this information into your website. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.